with me. Don't respect my needs, don't worry about fucking with me. Came a long way to say that, and I won't take it back. Wanted with the ones who can handle that. Got it. Wanna use me, don't worry about fucking with me. Don't respect my needs, don't worry about fucking with me. Came a long way to say that, and I won't take it back. Wanted with the ones who can handle that. Got it. The beats are so right, cause I got anxiety. I take my time, make them shine, cause you're eyeing me. Life on the line now in history. Everybody flipping what they find, hope you remember me. Brands with the fans make you dance to a motto. In a trance, then advance to creation. No power distillation, passing musical sensation for the people out. Code of personality is over, try a different route. Wanna use me? Don't worry about fucking with me. Don't respect my needs, don't worry about fucking with me. Came a long way to say that, and I won't take it back. Wanted with the ones who can handle that. Got it. Wanna use me? Don't worry about fucking with me. Don't respect my needs, don't worry about fucking with me. Came a long way to say that, and I won't take it back. Wanted with the ones who can handle that. Got it.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. We were just talking about the miracle of childbirth.
Yes. So AC did a 23andMe, found out he was 0.5% African and related to B.
Speaking of impregnation, what if I get cat ear headphones?
On the internet.
Yo.
Can't believe,
B,
believe
what are
relying
your
on the internet.
so B?
being
What are your
readable.
thoughts on the scenario? I want to hear your happenings, your inner philosophical turmoils, your inner thoughts.
No. Come on, cousin. Let me just show you the shotgun in the back of the shed.
Okay, so
My
let's
skull's
say,
built different. I'll
so-
deflect it.
let's say you have a little tiny AC. He has a he has no memories of his life otherwise.
Wait. Is this tiny AC? Is he like a clone or is he like a copy?
He's an exact clone of you, but he's really
okay,
small.
then he's not me. He's not me then.
Well,
He's a
just
different lifestyle. That's
just
not even me.
running right to kill.
He's an original definition homunculus.
Oh,
there
my
we go.
God.
A
Alrighty
little
then.
AC homunculus.
Okay,
B,
so let's
would
see.
you, if it was purchasable, would you buy a tiny AC homunculus to carry with you to work?
Do what?
I would find the most aggressive dog I know that day.
Oh, no.
I believe you only
A little AC to
more
keep
than
in your
a-
purse.
That's just wild.
God.
That's like we get
Alright.
like big, and that's like our big like merch is like the AC homunculus.
Keep them in your purse.
damn.
Keep them on your shoulder,
Hold on,
like a little
hold on.
parrot.
Would I have to purchase the AC, like cash money?
You get
No,
you
you
get
get-
one free.
no,
Oh,
you're
you
part
got
of
a
the-
ring. That's nice. Good job.
Oh, you're part of the
that's
stream
nice.
team, B, so you get a free AC homunculus that's
How
just
does
shipped to
that
you
get
on
that?
You
that
see,
thing.
he has a little ripcord on his back, and whenever you pull it, he says a funny AC line.
Every time you
What? There are funny AC lines? Why doesn't he ever say one? Any
Oh
of them?
shit. Okay, I guess we're doing
Oh, that's
ACHI. Alright.
cute on the
He says one of
inside.
his many
Because
marketable-
the AC homunculus is saving the funny lines for when we're about to stab Rendy to death.
Now listen, every time you pull the ripcord, it just says, "I smell pennies," and several more appear in
Every-
the room.
Every time you pull the cords,
and
you
like
get a
an
random
ace-
gay film. You get a porn quote.
There's a legend that every time you pull the AC ripcord, another AC appears in your house somewhere, and they
And
get
they join the orgy.
and they get slightly larger every time.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay. Alright, and then about the hypothetical small ACs, because we have we have a large AC to deal with right now. Yeah. Literally, AC's in his name. His name is ACHI.
Gosh, AC hi! Hello, I'm honored to have a fan such as you. Do you want an
ACHI
autograph?
and hi to me. Scampered
Damn
through.
it, I just wanted my cheese.
I just wanted my cheese. Achi and Hitomi scampered through the back rooms. I was gonna say the back roads alongside Center Guy.
They scampered like a
Get the giggles out, get the giggles out.
they scampered like a little AC.
White vans and
They
pumps
figured out
slapping on
what's
the
wrong with
pavement.
taking back streets.
Achi kept his eyes peeled, continually checking ahead and behind as they darted through the gaps in the buildings. Finally, they stopped in a narrow alley.
There's no way they'll find us here.
He said.
No one knows about this place.
He took another look around and then let out a sigh of relief. So they managed to shake the gunman for now. Dude, honestly, I'd do the same thing. Straight up.
Same.
I actually would sit the same way.
Back when
Chad,
Ashi was with
see,
the SOS Brigade, he had to come through Center Guy practically
That's
every day.
Shibuya.
The gang had started out as little more than a group of local teens. They didn't do much in particular, just horsing around and killing time. What mattered was that they were having fun. But it wasn't long before it wasn't all fun and games. Achi couldn't help but notice the slobs who were making a mess of Shibuya, dirtying it all up. He wasn't about to let them get away with it. Most frequently, it was folks who tossed cigarette butts on the street or plastered walls with green graffiti. When they didn't respond to his more gentle warnings, he found slightly more forceful ways of getting his point across. SOS got a reputation. Street punk started trying to pick fights with its members. Those guys required a bit more force to handle. When it came to the worst of the lot, the drug dealers, the muggers, the guy who tried to force themselves onto women, it was full-on battle, no holds barred. Before long, SOS had established itself as something of a vigilante corps. Soon it became known as one of the biggest gangs in Shibuya.
Let's lay low here for a bit and see what happens.
Achi said. The alley where they hid was like a dimly lit chasm, obscuring them from view. The only problem now was figuring out what to do next. They needed to find that blue van again, which meant figuring out the best way to get back to Dogonzaka, without the man with the cane catching them once more.
Achi,
He's maintaining this stance, good for him. Hitomi whispered.
Chad, I think I can help myself from here.
She got to her feet and gave Achi a deep bow.
Wait, they can't say the character's name?
Hmm?
Oh. Whoa!
Achi held up a hand.
We've been over this already. You're not gonna be okay. That guy has a gun.
If he let her go up against the assassin alone, he might as well be the one to pull the trigger himself.
Thank you so much for everything you've done for me.
Hitomi continued as if she hadn't heard him. started to scuffle out of the alleyway.
Hey, what did I just say?
Really, Achi, I appreciate your concern, but I can't in good conscience put you in danger anymore.
But, I mean,
Archie tried to press the point, but Hitomi cut him off.
There's no good reason for you to risk yourself to keep helping me.
Her tone was resolute. I feel like nothing good can come of leaving this person alone.
Yeah.
Probably just want to hang out. Still, Archie was determined to help her anyways. He refused to back down.
Don Biddy.
look, I want to help some people who are. No, I want to help some people who are in trouble. What's so wrong about that?
Huh?
He locked eyes with Hitomi, willing her to understand. His cold stare.
I'm not the most dependable guy, and I know that. But still, I just...
Hitomi dropped her gaze, and Achi trailed off, feeling like an idiot.
Oh, it's no use. I'm no use.
He hung his head with a sigh. Just then a bit of light shone into the alleyway from above. It looked like someone... Tama jump! Wait, what? Oh! Wait a minute, this doesn't need to happen. We already did this bit.
Huh?
Yeah, we already did this. Actually, hold on a second. Like, yeah, we're at a keep out for Tama. There's no reason to go back over to Tama.
Oh. No.
Alright, well, shit.
Maybe we're about to not be.
Huh. So that means jumps can happen from multiple points?
I suppose so. Just in a bit of light, yeah. It looked like someone on the adjacent building's upper floor. The Nokane building. This multi-level building has several floors, but the decade-old urban legend tells of a mysterious 13th floor. A diet aid sales demo is being held on one of the upper floors today. I turned on the lights. The light illuminated Hitomi's face. When Achi saw the look in her eyes, he reconsidered his decision. She was trying her hardest to hide it, but she was clearly terrified. No way was he letting her go back out there alone. Still, if he tried to insist, she would only refuse him again.
And tell me? Humor me for a second here. Tell me, what's the proper way to dispose of a plastic bottle?
She stared at him in surprise.
Well, first you remove the cap and the wrapper. Then you rinse out the inside and crush it.
Achi let out the breath he'd been holding in.
Okay, good.
Huh? I don't understand. What's good?
Kabedon.
You gave me my
This
reason
is-
why I have to help you out.
Kind of a shitty Kabedon though, not gonna lie. What the fuck
Yeah.
is his stance, bro?
Yeah.
No one has ever accused this
Look-
man of being good at this.
Look, ass out is the only right way to do Cabadon.
I super respect people who super respect the environment. I'm one of those, whatchamacallits? An environmentalist.
Achi pointed at his mean,
Environmentalist.
clean t-shirt. Hitomi hesitated.
And what was your plan if I'd say the answer was to toss the plastic in with the trash?
Well then, I need to stick with you and help teach you. Environmental awareness begins with a good education.
So then you were going to tag along with me regardless.
Well, I'm just super pumped to learn that you care so much about proper recycling.
Achi cracked a huge grin.
Okay then.
Okay.
If you're really that
Oh,
sure.
no,
Wait,
I think it's the
did the other
opposite.
way
Yeah.
around. I had a weird feeling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay then.
Okay.
If you're really that sure about it, I guess I could use your help for a little while longer.
Hitomi flashed him a little smile.
Ah, man, she's so cute.
Achi thought.
already.
What is this shot?
My man is gonna. Okay, this is another good chalky milk edit.
Can you
You,
please remove
You have
the
some
text?
broccoli in your teeth
Yeah.
right there.
He's like right in front of her.
Get him,
I
ladies.
think he turned around to play something else.
Get him,
She
ladies. He
got
says he
her
doesn't like
nose.
recycling.
Shots, man.
Beautiful.
How
There
did
you go.
you weren't able to get rid of it before, couldn't you?
It was.
With the adjust
Yeah.
brightness.
Jesus Christ.
Let me
What? No,
revise
here.
it,
Don't worry.
okay.
I got a screenshot. What the fuck? Wait, did it?
Some of these shots
Okay,
are
so-
so.
You
Oh
know,
God!
it's
What the
like-
fuck? Oh no! If you do, oh
What?
shit! If you do, what the fuck? Oh no!
Dude, stop!
Up,
Oh my
up,
God.
Oh, tab turns on autoplay. Christ.
Oh, what?
Don't
Really?
Tab and yeah, tab. I did tab and shift to get the screenshots that I took from Steam. Shit. Okay, so
I
here,
need
something.
a screenshot to
Dooba.
play.
I'll give it to you
Instead of chalky,
afterwards.
instead of
No.
chalky milk, I can
All right, I'll do
easily.
it now. God damn. Give me a second.
Instead of
I got it
chalky
just
milk,
Like, not
Just
right now, right now. Like, it's gonna be while stuff is going on.
links.
Anyways.
Instead of being like, here's chalky milk, it should be like, that guy threw plastic bottles in the trash can. Get him, ladies, or some shit like that.
There we go.
You're the
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're
I
the
feel
one.
like this could be a stream thumbnail.
Then something else caught his eye.
What's that there?
Look, at something black was stuck to the top of her head.
What, on my head? Oh no, that's your foot.
Uh,
Achi, what are you staring at?
You got something stuck there.
What, on my head?
Without thinking, Hitomi reached up and plucked it off. Oh no! It was about 10 centimeters long, its body glistening black, sporting feelers and several pairs of legs.
I like how Rindy was like Ethan and Khan was like Lego Star Wars Yoda Death.
It began to writhe and wriggle between Hitomi's slender fingers.
So clearly plastic.
No.
Look at this one. She is shook.
Rindy, channel that fear into voice.
Keep
of the
going
lines.
to-
It's you!
God.
It's you, AC!
It's me?
Ah!
Achi
It's a
yelped.
cockroach!
He jumped backwards, but Hitomi didn't so much as flinch.
Phew. Sorry. That gave me a bit of a start.
He continued.
Because it must have fallen from one of the windows up there.
So Hitomi did not move.
It's my mom. She's trapped with all the rad roaches.
She's just gonna eat it.
You gotta help her!
Hitomi?
She didn't appear to hear him.
Hello, Hitomi.
With muffled gurgle, Hitomi passed out on the spot. Her body stiff as a mannequin.
For real.
Happy to see myself represented in a video game.
What? Hitomi, you okay?
Are you
Oh,
really not
God.
afraid of cockroaches?
Yeah.
How did you
I-
not feel that?
Hitomi.
I am
crawling on
fucking-
you,
Help
sis?
me!
Ain't no fucking way.
But no matter how loudly Achi called her name, Hitomi would not come to.
I can't
Cockroaches
believe Rindy and I got
paralyze me.
fucking typecasted.
Oh,
this
you're
the
supposed to jump there and
fucking
stop the cockroach. Wait,
Nope, not a bad end.
no, this is a bad ending. From that day
Mhm.
onward, Achi devoted
Listen to
even
this
more of his time and energy to
music.
collecting trash. It became his personal passion to see that his city was a clean one, devoid of cockroaches. That was the mandate he had been handed, or if nothing else, his atonement.
Did she just like die?
Saying
The cockroach.
I can't believe Rindy and I were typecasted.
Hitomi passed out after a cockroach fell onto her head from out of nowhere. Well, not out of nowhere exactly. Hitomi and Achi were right underneath the Nokane building where they're selling Burning Hammer. The cat and the cockroach had been fighting it out on one of the upper floors. The cat was victorious, but if it had run away instead, things would have turned out differently down below.
Wait, what?
So we gotta go back.
Yeah.
So we can't punch the cockroach.
Because Tama punched that cockroach out the window, it fell out the window and onto her.
Okay, so
or I
we
could-
can't fight the cockroach. We gotta
I
go
guess
back
you go
to
to the
Tama.
jump.
No, you just have to kill it.
I mean, it says to run away instead.
If I was anything like my father, I would have grabbed it and then ran at Rindy while holding it.
Oh god.
I die.
Huh?
Probably like pass out and then like shoot you.
You would pass out and then you become a face in the cloud.
Alright, snatch the cardboard box and make a run for it.
I've been chased by a roach before, I can't. I'll die.
Just step on it.
Listen. Let me rephrase that. All right. It flew at me. I wasn't ready.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, chase doesn't sound too bad, but flying, now that's different. You don't want the win.
God, it's you.
I already read the line.
Oh. Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Wait, is that the end of it? Okay, so can I just like continue off from normal? Alright, cool. Okay, back to hopefully not passing out from a bug. Alright, cool. But bug aside.
Bug world line eliminated.
Look, there may have been a cockroach, but we also did get fucking ACHI pointing at the screen. Yeah, I'll just do like autoplay for a minute.
Watch him still point at like the screen, but it's something like ridiculous. Like it's like a tiny Mr. Libido doing like a dance.
Such an awkward kabedon though.
Ass out, both hands leaning away except for the head. SMH.
Readable behavior.
Terrible form.
He points to her head and is like, look, a tiny AC, it's on your head.
A tiny AC homunculi.
That might make me pass out.
Yeah, we already got
Are
the
you
cute
calling
bit.
it? Are you calling AC a fucking
would you-
cockroach?
Would you would you
Yes.
pass out, B? I don't think I'd let you because I'd grab your hair strands and do like the Ratatouille
What?
thing.
Do not grab anybody's hair. Sneaking out,
What?
sneaking out from the alley, ACHI and Atumi began to make their way along the side streets back towards Dogonzaka. It was a pretty big detour compared to taking the main thoroughfares, but that would be worth it if it meant they avoided the man with the cane. ACHI looked over at Hitomi as she walked alongside him. Her face was solemn. He could feel the intensity of her worry for her sister. I think this is the guy running the gang, maybe? I think Sim voiced the gang leader?
Is this me? Well,
It is now.
Look who's got himself a little cutie.
The sudden call startled him. He spun around. Oh! Random Yakuza grunt, I guess. Well, it's yours.
Yo, Mean Clean, over here.
I just spotted a young man up ahead sneering at him. Oh yeah, no, we were super right! At his side were two others. I should recognized a lot. SOS. Timmy let a nervous squeak.
ACHI?
Don't worry about them.
He led her onward, attempting to stride right past the trio. Oh, hold up, yep, okay, we can out carbon date this game. There's an advertisement for the year 2006. That's when this came out.
What?
Yeah.
That's like
This is a re-release.
Oh.
Like a music poster.
Oh, so, man, look how evil that man is. He has a cigarette. Also, look how fashionable the middle guy is. That's some fashion he's got going on.
Well, isn't it like, doesn't SOS stand for like Studs of Shibuya?
Studs of Shibuya.
Actually, no, this is not. It did not come out in 2006. It came out in 2008.
Oh, well, they probably took the photos in 2006, and then there was development time.
Yeah.
Maybe nobody just took those posters down.
He let her on
So
with attempting to
the
stride right
SOS
past the trio.
I was 7 when this released.
Oh, hey now. You just gonna ignore me? That's pretty damn rude. Especially coming from somebody who used to be an old buddy.
The three toughs moved to bar ACHI's path.
Oh shit.
Extremely attractive. The etymology of hella is somewhat unclear, but its meaning is undisputed. Very, a lot of, totally, and the like. Potential synonyms for hella fine are mighty fine, fine as hell, and bangin'.
Is it? The etymology
This juice is
unclear?
bangin'!
It's not clearly from like the word hell.
Yeah.
She is
Bangin',
hella fine.
respectful.
Come on, ain't she gonna introduce us?
I think it's like hell of a.
No, like hella, like pretty as hell.
I don't know.
Sorry, man.
I've been informed it is a derivative of helliva or hellacious.
Got it.
Hellacious.
A hellacious thought.
You could also just say bitchin'.
Nah, I'm gonna say
Well, that's
hellacious.
that is one of the synonyms.
That was banging.
Sorry,
Yeah.
man.
You say bangin', I'm still gonna say
Archie said.
bitchin'.
I'm in a bit of a hurry here.
You're gonna say hella.
I'm in a bit of a hella here.
Oh, what the fuck? You gave them a tepid smile.
Take her, to some love hotel in
Maru Yamacho?
Murray Macho.
Maru Yamacho.
It's a red light district.
Too rich, another chimed in. She's a screamer, ACHI. ACHI! Take a stereotypical way to poke fun at a would-be amorous couple. Now take ACHI's name. There you go.
Oh, that's neat.
They burst out howling like a gang of monkeys. A lot of them cackled like a grinning idiot. ACHI! ACHI! ACHI!
Man,
I
this
think it's
does not
supposed to be
translate
sex
well.
phones.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure whether it was like sneezes or not.
I don't want to fucking do that.
Yeah, you can do it.
He doesn't want to go back to making the Erica noises.
ACHI! Archie felt his anger boil. I think provoking these guys is a bad idea. I don't know. Yeah, that's what they
Normally
are.
I'd be like, let's kick some dick, but not today.
But there was too much at stake. He was just going to have to suck it up and ignore them for the time being. Gritting his teeth, he tried to slip past them, but the largest of the three grabbed him by the collar.
Ran out, man. Wait, is this one?
Nah, that one's you. Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
Sure. Ran out, man. Susumi's the one who runs this town now.
Susumu. Yeah.
Susumu. You got no right to keep acting like you're the boss of us.
He shoved Archie up against the wall. Now that's how you copied on someone.
And it says who?
Archie asked.
Susumu.
Still you.
Oh wait, it says Susumu? Fuck.
What now?
Did Susumu say I've got no right to act like the boss?
Bitch,
wow.
please.
That's 2006 as fuck.
Don't worry about your sorry ass.
It's for quite a few years.
That's like the old logo for Cisco. God, this is old. Is that so?
Yo!
Almost animation.
Archie's fist flashed out, catching the man clean on the jaw. He dropped to the ground with a dull thud.
To tell Susumu this, everyone in Shibuya needs to just play nice and have fun.
Archie kept his tone light and jovial, but as he had the other two thugs like a hawk eyeing its prey.
Is he going to be alright?
Hitomi murmured. Looked at the man Archie had laid out with some concern.
He'll be fine. He's not gonna. If that's all it took to knock him out, then he's got no right to act all badass.
New guy?
Archie,
New guy.
huh? I
Susumu.
don't believe I've had the pleasure. Oh no, he does not sound like that at all. Talking with an angry gleam in his eyes. ACHI, eh?
The Joker, baby.
What was with that jazz riff?
It appeared atop the steps nearby. He must have turned up during the commotion. He radiated a distinct aura of menace.
That's me.
ACHI replied.
And just who are you?
For once it was someone he didn't recognize. The name's Yoji Kiryu. He used to roll with the gang from Ikebukuro until a few months ago, known as the Killer Whale of Bukuro. He answers any and all resistances with his fists. His crazy antics led him to being kicked out of the gang. However, and lately, he's been hanging around Shibuya. I joined up with SOS after you left. Now I'm Susumu's number 2 guy. The newcomer stared at ACHI's face, sizing him up. Our legendary founder. I've heard so much about you. The founder. It had been a long time since anyone had called him that. There'd been a bunch arguing over who would take charge of the new group that was forming to set things straight in Shibuya. At some point, folks started hailing him as the force behind SOS. But founder, that was just something his buddies called him. He had never paid it much heed. Shibuya was a place for fun, not hierarchies. At least in ACHI's mind, that was how it ought to be. Like how you busted up some mean old drug dealers? Rescued your pals from Yakuza bondage? Here, bondage is used strictly in the sense of captivity. Any other types of Yakuza bondage will not be featured in this game. Sorry if this tip link here got your hopes up.
That is extremely disappointing, my god.
You're a real hero.
I'm sure it's horrible and torturous and very much without consent.
I'm sure it's great.
Kiryu's tongue flicked from his mouth like a snake's. Hitomi shuddered. ACHI couldn't blame her for being creeped out. But that's all in the past now, isn't it? Kiryu continued. You went modestly on your way. It's up to us now. And we've helped SOS grow by leaps and bounds to help carry on your legacy, no matter who stands in our way. That thought didn't sit right with ACHI. If aggressive expansion was the name of the game, the gang was losing touch with its roots. It wasn't about keeping Shibuya safe and fun anymore.
Making SOS bigger, huh?
He said.
I'm guessing that was Susumu's call as well.
Kiryu didn't answer his question. His mouth merely twisted into a knowing sneer. In any event, I think the boys here needed a little lesson in manners. The guillotine ought to do the trick. A capital, yeah.
Wait, actually, they just have a guillotine?
Are these even Yakuza, or are they just street thugs?
They're just street
I
thugs.
I think thugs, yeah.
The other gang
Bunch.
members started an alarm. Random gang member, number 3, I guess.
Whoa, hey, just calm down, man.
I think I was one of the 2 other gang members. Whatever. Just do the other one.
Please, anything but the guillotine.
Kiryu pointedly ignored their pleas.
Oh, whoa, what's the guillotine?
ACHI asked. Kiryu smirked. The guillotine is the guillotine. With me, worms. Without a glance back, Kiryu strolled away. His 2 underlings followed him unhappily. ACHI wondered what lay in store for them, but right now he had more important things to worry about.
Come on, let's go.
He took him by the hand and they were back on their way.
Did you just leave the 3rd guy on the street?
Bro, I'm gonna kill your ass. See you later.
Oh, that's
Tommy
sweet.
perked up. She reached into her pocket and took out her cell phone.
Huh?
Showed the screen with consternation.
What is it?
ACHI asked.
It's an email. From Mr. Tanaka.
Who's Mr. Tanaka?
He worked with my father, and I'm not sure what I should do.
Like, considering that every single character thus far has used flip phones, we probably should have been able to tell that this is not modern day.
Truth.
I should remember that the criminal had warned her against contacting her family or the police. She seemed reluctant to even open this message.
I'm sure it's fine just to read an email,
he said.
Besides, he's not the police and he's not your family.
Yeah, you're right.
Hitomi scanned the message anxiously.
It sounds like he's worried about me.
She said.
And does he know about the kidnapping?
Yes, I know my father trusts him. And he's always been so...
Hitomi cut herself short. Still, it was clear to ACHI that she and this Tanaka person had some sort of close relationship.
I wonder if it's safe for me to let him know what the situation is.
I think it should be.
ACHI told her.
I mean, the kidnappers are gonna know you sent an email, right?
And then the email exploded, killing both of them in the process. Hitomi began typing out a response. ACHI watched over her, wild speculations running through his mind, especially considering that she ended every single sentence with LMAO or LOL. There was no way a mild-mannered young lady like her could be dating one of her father's co-workers, was there? Switcheroony. Oh, we can't do it right now. Shit.
Damn.
Unless she was all about finding herself a sugar daddy. Oh my god.
Whoa.
No, he was being ridiculous. ACHI banished the thought from his mind. Besides, Hitomi's personal life wasn't the problem right now. The problem is with the psycho with the cane and the gun.
Is something wrong?
Hitomi asked. She finished sending her email.
No, nothing at all.
ACHI did his best to look nonchalant. It was a good thing she couldn't read his mind. They exited Center Gai and resumed their approach towards Dogonzaka by way of Maruyamacho. There are many hotels in... Wait a minute. Rather than the sort of hotel where two people who are so inclined might redacted, a couple having this kind of place in the early afternoon would without a doubt be assumed to be bent on redacted. I wonder whether an option for these two will be get up to mischief will appear in the selection prompt. Well, don't get your hopes up. This isn't that kind of game. Another long detour to decrease their odds of running into the gunman. They made an unlikely pair. Scruffy ACHI, limbs lackadaisically swinging to hide his embarrassment, and brisk, purposeful Hitomi. ACHI found himself watching her out of the corner of his eye. He could still feel her anxiety. He wished there was some way he could ease her fears.
Hey, Hitomi, am I if I ask you something?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, so I realize this might be a kind of a weird question, but
He put on a serious face.
what does the eco and eco-friendly mean?
Huh?
Like, I know it's about helping, like, the earth and all, but I don't know what it really means.
What is
you know?
Do we have this reversed around? Hold on a second. Oh, no, he's asking you to tell me this. Okay, that's weird. I thought for a moment.
I'm pretty sure it's short for the English word ecology, which is the science of examining the relationship between man and nature.
A subset of biology that deals with the reciprocal relationship between organisms and their environment. Nowadays, it's something about the globe.
Alright, science.
Pleased with himself, ACHI chatted on excitedly. A faint smile crept back onto Hitomi's face.
Say, you ever hear about the clean river in Shibuya?
A clean river? In Shibuya? Really?
Ask 100 youngsters outside of Shibuya Station the same question, probably get the same answer 100 times.
Yeah, the Shibuya River. Do you know that drainage channel we saw earlier?
Wait, that's the clean river you're talking about?
Oh, what?
By no reasonable definition was the Shibuya River what anyone would call clean.
That's the one.
Achi grinned at her confusion.
See, the river used to be clean a long time ago. And I read about it in this old book called Science Strikes Back.
A popular monthly magazine, abbreviated SSB, the series has been running for 29 years now, but the strike back about the the woman who handles the home deliveries is known as the SSB.
Super Smash Bros. Lady.
Congratulations!
The Steel Ball Lady.
I used to have that book.
Tommy chirped, her eyes wide with excitement.
You're talking about the bit with the river that created this song, right?
The famous 1912 song Haru no Ogawa, The Spirit Brook, with lyrics by Tatsuyuki Takano and lyric by Teiichi Okano. So the song was inspired by something about the river. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. That's the one you read too.
I did.
I actually felt a giddy rush at this unexpected connection they shared.
Is it who?
It appears that this is
yeah,
Achi
that's
actually
you.
speaking, yeah.
Imagine if there's still a clean, beautiful river here in Shibuya. It'd be a perfect place for taking a romantic stroll.
He looked up at Achi. She seemed to share his joy in this idea.
Wouldn't it be amazing
Achi said.
if that dirty little channel could be as clean as it used to?
It would.
Maybe as amazing as the look on Tomi's face right now.
Achi thought.
Hit me with whatever you got!
Just
Tell
happy
me.
to oblige. There you go, Ad.
Tell me more about that ecology stuff. There, I got it now.
Seemed happy to oblige, and so they walked along. Tomi explained the bits of knowledge she picked up over the years, like about Ice 9. Achi was quiet, hanging on her every word. The return to Dogenzaka became an impromptu environmentalism lecture. It continued until she exhausted her ready knowledge.
Why is this music so tense?
I know, right?
They're just so excited to talk about ecology.
This reminds me of the Doom comic, where there's just that bit about the environment in the middle for no reason.
I just don't get it.
Achi grumbled when she paused at last.
I mean, no!
Oh boy, Achi confirmed.
I mean, why is
Look,
that bad
he's just
thing if the planet
asking
gets
questions.
warmer? Wouldn't it make winter
I
in
know,
places
he's
like Hokkaido
stupid.
way easier?
She can't not fuck him.
Oh my god, you deny climate change? That's so hot.
No, he's not denying climate change.
He just
He's not-
doesn't understand it.
He's actually saying he does believe it. He just doesn't understand the problem. He doesn't
No,
grasp the wider picture.
No, you see, because if the whole planet gets warmer, it'll cause the whole ecosystem to collapse.
Achi racked his brain.
And the ecosystem is, what again?
I feel like he doesn't know what a polar bear is.
Is that like a solar system?
Image of the cosmos filled his imagination.
No, not really.
Hitomi said.
So it's, more like a sound system then.
This bitch is is an eco-friendly guy, and he doesn't even know what the fuck he's doing.
Look, if greenhouse gases will make Jupiter shoot asteroids at us.
Wow, you care so much about collecting trash and stuff. You must really care about the environment. What? No, it's just fugly.
No, he's like, what the fuck's an environment?
Fucking hell.
Look, he's trying.
Not really.
Anyway, you're saying the problem is with the what was it again?
Carbon. Oh, that's you.
Carbon.
Dioxide? Dioxide.
Yeah, that stuff. I'm gonna have to cut down on that.
Sure.
That settles it. No.
Because of carbonation.
No more soda for me. He's so stupid.
Soda! Hitomi asked.
Yes, it's short for carbonation dioxide.
It's short for Kazuichi soda.
Back to you.
Tell me.
No, you go.
Oh, yeah, it's carbonated, right?
Hitomi burst out laughing.
What? I'm serious. You don't think I can do it?
I'm sorry. It just...
So hot. He's so hot. God
I can't not fucking...
I can't
Her
just
face
like
froze.
rip his shirt off.
Her mirth abruptly vanishing.
Oh, no.
Huh?
Achi stared at her face in alarm.
Oh, what is it?
Oh shit! He turns attention in the direction Hitomi was looking. The man with the cane was bearing down on them.
Oh shit!
Fuck! Oh, come on! You've got to be kidding me!
He grabbed Hitomi's hand and ran.
What the fuck did I miss? And why do I
This
come
time
back
he
to a
headed for the
candy
main
gun in
road,
my
hoping to
face?
get lost in the crowd. Hitomi struggled to keep up. She was exhausted after all the earlier running.
You can do it!
He told her.
This guy's got a cane. We can outrun him.
The assassin was still hurrying after them.
Once we get around the next corner, we'll be out on the main road.
Yeah. Okay.
She strained to get the words out. Bit by bit, her feet were slowing down. Another 50 meters or so to the main road. She realized that they might get caught up before they get there.
Sorry, Hitomi,
He exclaimed.
but I gotta do this.
He scooped her up in his arms. By the time the squeak had escaped her mouth, Achi was already running full out.
Achi? Please put me down?
Don't worry, you're super light.
Achi glanced back and saw the assassin, now far behind, break off his pursuit. But just as they rounded the corner, he heard the man call out to him. Achi almost stopped on reflex.
Hold on. Did he just shout my name?
No, they just sneezed.
How the heck does he know my name?
Quaking with unease, Achi slipped into the crowd. It would actually be rather funny if the explanation is he just sneezed.
Achi, could you please put me down now?
A meek voice pulled him from his panic.
Huh?
He looked down at the girl in his arms. People in the crowd all around them were watching and chuckling.
I mean, I'm really happy you saved me and all. But being carried around like this is,
Hitomi was blushing, beet red, but Achi's expression had grown pale. Adachi! Achi, wait! Had he really heard that right? That's what it sounded like. He set Hitomi back on her feet. Then he used his shirt sleeve to wipe the sweat from his face. His perfectly dry face.
Okay. Because he dried it with his shirt.
Hitomi asked that.
Yeah. You okay?
Hitomi asked.
Just now, did that guy say anything?
Not that I heard, no.
Huh.
Had he just imagined it then? Maybe. Archie was sure he didn't recognize the man.
There's something weird about that guy, though.
Itomi murmured. She furrowed her brow.
No matter where we run, he keeps catching up to us. It's almost like he knows where we're going.
She was right. Finding a particular pair of people in a place as big as Shibuya bordered on impossible. And yet somehow the assassin had tracked them down several times now.
Yeah.
Achi said.
It's like he's just got some way of locating us or something.
He got a sudden idea.
That's it. What are they doing the whole tracking thing, but like backwards?
Shouldn't they go to the police?
Yeah.
They said not to contact the police.
Oh, did they?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Tommy's eyes widened.
Okay, so you know how like in police shows they always stick a tracking device in the bag with their ransom money? Like that, but backwards.
Okay, so backwards isn't the right way to describe this, but Ashi doesn't realize that. He doesn't know that what a tracking device is, at least. A radio transmitter that can be located by the signal it emits. The Japanese police sometimes refer to this as a beeper, and use the English slang term, beeper, meaning a pager.
Note. Achi is fucking stupid and has no idea what he's talking about.
I really want there to be like a character name that gets brought up in blue when you click on it, just says bitch, and it's the only thing on the tip.
Okay, so you know how the police shows it was. Yeah, like instead of putting a tracker on the money, they put it on you.
Tell me, frowned.
I don't see how I could possibly have a tracker on me.
She said.
I mean, I'm just wearing my clothes from home.
Oh. Huh. And
oh no.
How is he doing it then?
Her dad's assistant is in on it.
Oh shit. Barely a moment passed from the moment he got the words out of his mouth. Once again, the man with the cane stepped onto the road ahead of them. Really did seem as if he knew exactly where they were going to be.
How the hell is this happening?
Achi groaned. He reached for Tomi's waist to pick her up again.
It's okay. I can ride by myself.
You're in a crowded area.
Achi took her by the hand instead, and they raced into another alley.
See, I was just not give up.
At the far end of the alley, he could see a forklift parked beside a pile of cardboard boxes. Achi decided to... Yo! Let's get forklift certified!
Wait, I don't know if he's
Yeah!
No!
He tried to kill the forklift.
I jumped to the forklift and hit the ignition. The engine roared to life.
Descents now.
Force is gone.
He lowered the fork.
Over, kill him.
He lowered the forks and stepped on the accelerator, picking up at the pallet of cardboard boxes he charged toward the man with the cane.
No, you're not forklift certified.
Holy shit, it worked!
It's too much power.
The tower of boxes struck him with a thud. Achi kept accelerating, driving him back a good 10 meters or so.
Wow, Achi, I didn't know you were forklift certified.
I wanted this to look like that Austin Powers scene.
They got him and let a low grunt at the impact.
That's a steamroller.
Achi then hit the brake, shifted back into reverse, and then hit the gas again, backing up as fast as he could. The boxes crashed down into a heap, burying the assassin underneath. Several small bottles from the tote from the broken cardboard shattered onto the pavement. Random guy?
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
A middle-aged man in a sanitation uniform had come running to the sound of the forklift.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Sorry, man, gotta run.
Achi exclaimed, then jumped from the vehicle.
Don't forget to recycle that glass.
He took his homie's hand and sprinted away down the alleyway. The sanitation worker glowered after them, then turned and gazed despondently at the jumbled pile of boxes and broken glass.
Also,
There's gonna be a
that's
character
why I got
later, like...
confused with all the boxes there on the recycling truck.
There's gonna be a character like, damn, I need to run away, but there's all these boxes and broken glass on the ground. Damn, I guess I'll die.
I swear, I swear, if ACHI's forklift certification gets somebody else killed, I'm gonna be really upset.
No, it's gonna be like the assassin's like he's gonna shoot at them, but he's not gonna get up, so it's just like this hand sticking out of the cardboard shooting at people.
Someone will show up and just get randomly shot by the assassin out of the boxes waving his gun around.
God damn. Their ragged breathing echoed through the maze of the side streets. All that work just to wind up fleeing for their lives again. ACHI ground his teeth. Oh!
What?
Well,
okay,
yeah,
yes.
we can't because we haven't caught up to him yet. We're like 10 minutes ahead of him. There are two main types of teeth grinding. The subconscious act of grinding one's teeth together while asleep. Grinding one's teeth together is a response to
Hey, I
anger
do
or
that.
frustration. Yeah, me too. ACHI ground his teeth in frustration.
Tell me.
He groaned when they slowed down to catch their breath at last.
So sorry.
Tony was nonplussed.
Sorry? Whatever for?
I keep saying I'm going to help you, but instead I just keep putting you in more danger.
Actually, no. If you hadn't been with me, I'm sure it'd already be...
No!
ACHI hurried to cut her off before she could finish.
Don't go there, please.
He sighed, then spoke again, more quietly.
I just want to help you.
Clenching his fist, he looked up at the sky. A tiny sliver of blue was visible through the narrow gap between the buildings.
That is not blue.
That's because you have no love.
Listen, blue is hard with the piss filter.
I'm sorry, Rennie, but I think you might be colorblind. Of course that's blue.
It told me hung her head. No, I'll be honest, that's super fucking gray. Look how fucking depressing that place is.
No, it's United Kingdom sky blue.
Ah, there you go. It told me hung her head.
Honestly, I can hardly believe how much you've done for me. I do appreciate you, but still, the lengths you've gone to.
ACHI looked at his feet, then drew himself up. Oh. AC will be right back, I suppose.
I was thinking about saying, instead of, whatever do you mean for sorry, I like, sorry? Sorry for what?
Oh,
I decided against it.
Probably a good idea.
Dude, how do you forget to turn off a sander?
Because right now, I am doing this with my foot.
Why?
You could just not do that.
Because I wanted to push the talk, and so I just transferred instinctively to my foot.
I found a meme that I feel was like precision targeted against me. It says, "White man has been here. How can you tell?" And it's just a picture of the Spamton plushie, and it's a spang tong. Jeez. Oh boy, that's right. The raid's
just
refresh
replace
tomorrow.
that with Fujoshi and...
Apologies.
Whenever you're
I
ready.
have to admit, just because it's not because of some gut instinct or your love for the environment.
He said.
There's another reason why I'm doing this.
There he is.
ACHI paused, searching for the right words. Yakuza logo.
I've got a little sister. Her name's Suzune.
God, the poor in this man's face. Look at him.
She's a cute and smart and kind of the exact opposite of me, you know.
I mean, yeah, I'll give him on the
She
smart
would know
bit.
what. She would know what ecology means.
I don't.
You know,
I'm sorry. I did not find Achi attractive at all.
He has
He's a little bit
great
cute.
hair.
Cute
Yeah.
common writer pro tag.
He's got okay hair.
Mm-hmm. His voice took on an uncharacteristic solemnity.
She's got a weak, but she's got a weak heart, so she's in the hospital.
Oh my god.
Of course.
Just roll with it. Just roll with it.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. But what does that have to do with wanting to help me?
Literally nothing.
When Suzune was first admitted, I go and visit her every day. but she...
Oh no, he's becoming blurry.
I wanted him to say something like, "You remind me of her. Let's have sex."
Oh god. Who
Why
wants
does
to
your
be his
mind
daughter?
go there?
Because
Daughter?
it's a
No, it's a
Japanese
sister.
word.
Yeah, it must be his sister.
I don't know. I guess she's supposed to resemble Hitomi.
Yeah.
So, do you want me to?
Yeah, if you want to.
Actually, you don't need to come visit me every day, you know.
The quiet hospital room made Suzune's voice sound all the more frail.
What are you talking about?
Achi said.
I know I'm worried about you.
I'll be fine on my own, really.
Achi'd heard that line before. The more she insisted she was fine, though, the more reluctant he was to leave her.
Besides, aren't you the amazing guy who helps hold Shibuya together? They need you out there.
Achi, you're the Shibuya Scramble.
You're the stud of Shibuya.
Achi didn't know how to respond to that. Much as it was flattering to think he played some important role, he was really just hanging out and goofing off with his pals. It certainly wasn't anything for his sister to be proud of.
I'd rather you spend your energy helping people who need it more than me.
I mean, people who needed the help more. Who could possibly need the help right now more than you?
Achi scratched his head in confusion, and his sister gave him a weak, tiny smile.
You'll figure it out.
She said.
I'm sure you'll find it soon enough.
I'll be here with you.
I'll be fine.
Suzune's face was pale, but her tone was firm.
My big brother is gonna be out there, doing his best to help people. That's what makes me happy. That's what keeps me going.
Her voice was clear and unwavering, as if to head off his rebuttal.
Alright.
Achi said with a reluctant sigh.
So then I guess, like, I'll just go out there and help people who are in trouble?
Satisfied, Suzune smiled.
Thank you. And can you promise me one more thing?
Of course. Anything you like.
He thumped himself on the chest.
If you're going to help someone, make sure you see it all the way through to the end, okay?
Okay.
Not calling it quits part of the way through, yeah?
You got it.
I just worry.
Suzune said.
And I have a tendency to lose interest in things.
Look, don't sweat it. I swear, I won't give up on this.
It looks better here.
Finger. Yeah.
But I want you to promise me something in return. Promise you won't let this thing beat you.
Suzune had hooked her little finger around her brother's, her sad smile fragile as glass. Listen, Achi, in the year 2019, there'll be a global pandemic that starts.
So there you have it.
Achi said.
Achi, put
Kind
all
of
of your money
rubbish
into
story.
Bitcoin right
I
now.
know. Not very funny.
So your sister's heart condition, it's pretty bad.
Achi nodded.
You know, she called me amazing. There's nothing amazing about me. She's the amazing one. She's been in the hospital so long and so much pain, but she never complains. All I do is hang out and goof off with my friends.
He gave a shrug.
I just kept thinking about how happy she'd be if I really did help people.
It turned out that finding people in need hadn't been all that simple. The only helpful thing ACHI had been able to think of was going around picking up trash.
So that's why Suzune's idiot brother left SOS to be Shibuya's garbage man.
Did your friends know?
Hitomi asked.
About your sister?
I didn't tell them. I didn't want to pin this all on her being sick.
Oh, I see.
At least now Hitomi understands what the fight with the local thugs have been about, toughs have been about. The sound of approaching footsteps jerked them back to the present. The man with the cane appeared at the end of the alley. He raised his gun. There was no time to flee. ACHI quickly stepped in front of Hitomi.
If you shoot us here, people are gonna come running.
He said.
I'm guessing you don't want to get pegged for murder.
I don't. This guy doesn't seem like he wants to be begged at all.
What do you think the cane is for? Stay out of my way, ACHI. This time there was no doubt. The gunman had spoken ACHI's name loud and clear.
How do you know who I am?
The man stared at him through the sights of his gun. She has to die, ACHI. It's for your own good.
What? What does he mean?
Hitomi whispered.
ACHI, what is he talking about?
ACHI's mind was a whirl. Things were coming at him too fast for him to process.
I don't know this guy. Tell me, please, I beg you have to believe me.
But...
Hitomi took a doubtful step away from ACHI. The assassin didn't miss his opening. He quickly aimed at her.
Crap, man! What do you mean killing her is for my own good?
Once she's dead, you'll understand. The gunman's finger tightened on the trigger. Oh.
Okay, good timing. I got, something came up. I'm gonna have to dip a lot earlier than expected.
Wow, perfect. Yeah, perfect timing, shit.
Yeah,
I
farewell.
got something. I got a BRB.
Okay.
This is very stupid,
DC's
but
dipping
also
faster than Dunkaroos.
incredibly engaging.
Speaking of incredibly stupid or engaging, we have Osawa or we have Minorikawa next, because I believe we're done with these three for right now. Yeah, I think we gotta wait. Kano is currently on hold. You want to do Minorikawa?
Yeah, he's always entertaining.
All right, here we'll do Minorikawa. We're gonna inject some life back into the stream.
Go see what Reporter Man's up to.
Minorikawa stood on the sidewalk, weighing his options. Chiaki's phone call had thrown him for a loop. I expected her to be anxious about doing interviews, but wow, she was a real brisket case.
He said,
I know.
Basket. He said brisket.
Yeah, I know. So it didn't change the fact that he had a schedule of his own to keep. The surveillance camera story had to be his top priority. Chiaki would just have to find some way to fumble through things on her end. He headed down to Dogenzaka, scanning his surroundings as he went. There were cameras set up on the streetlights all over the place. There's so many, it was hard to believe he'd never noticed them before. One over there, another just over here. Electronic eyes peering down on passers-by from high above, where they were tougher to spot. Just how were the people who came to Shibuya reacting to this situation?
Hey, you there!
Minorikawa called out to a man riding by on a bicycle.
Yeah, you, stop!
Hey, it's this dude again!
Hey!
Was that me?
Yeah, it was you.
I think so, yeah.
I do not remember the voice I did, so I'll wait.
The man brought his bike to a sudden stop.
Huh? What's the matter?
He asked.
Hi, the name's Minoru Minorikawa. I'm a freelance writer.
Okay.
I'm just doing interviews for a magazine. I'd like to talk to you.
Magazine? Which one?
4-Star General Gossip.
Minorikawa did his best to sound proud.
Oh, well, I'm actually in a bit of a hurry here.
Minorikawa soldiered on.
See that?
With one of the nearby surveillance cameras. That's a fucking Zeppelin, holy shit.
That's a fucking Zeppelin.
It's a blimp.
What?
The man asked.
The blimp?
Oh. A massive blimp. Let's see.
You see, it's more like a blimp and less like a Zeppelin due to its less rigid infrastructure.
True.
Is that the difference?
Yes.
I guess so.
A massive blimp was indeed drifting slowly overhead.
Now the camera.
The camera watched them both in an uncaring silence.
Oh, that. What about it?
What do you mean, what about it? Those cameras have been installed all throughout Shibuya. They're taking in everything and everything and anything. Privacy be damned.
A shocked pallor came to the man's face.
Oh, really?
He muttered uneasily to himself.
I guess I should be more careful next time I go picking stuff up.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Minorikawa asked.
Oh, nothing, just stuff.
Way to dodge the question entirely.
Anyhow, I think there are some good things about cameras too.
The man said hurriedly.
Oh?
Minorikawa asked.
Such as?
Oh, I mean, they must have helped catch some crooks, right? Crooks.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Yeah, I think you're right about that.
Oh, I am?
The man looked shocked to have his statement confirmed.
Are you hiding something from me?
Huh? Well, nothing in particular.
The man shook his head vehemently.
Nothing at all, really.
Well, whatever.
Minorikawa said.
In any case, even if the criminal cameras are helping in arresting criminals, there are some places where people just don't want to be watched.
If this had official voice acting, I would buy this. What?
For instance, how would you like it if someone set up a security camera inside your home?
What do you mean?
I mean, a burglar might try to get into your home. If you had a security camera, you could be alerted right away.
Isn't that kind of an extreme argument?
Nope. You're the one making the extreme argument here.
How about a tic-tac?
What?
The man stared, bewildered.
You're saying it's okay for folks to film people around town as much as they might like? But not to take a look inside people's houses.
Yeah, I guess I am.
The man mumbled. Minorikawa snorted.
Snort. You don't think too deeply about things, do you?
Jesus Christ.
He mocked.
Oh god, he's one of those.
My man just wants to pick up trash.
He went from being kind of base to I think Minorikawa's like doing on bro, like get out of here.
Stealing something by picking up trash, so I think he's trying to get away with something. This
Hey,
dude's
don't think
sus.
on man, he's not here.
Tell me, do you like pancakes? Yeah, I guess. Then you hate waffles then? Huh?
That wasn't what he was saying.
I know.
That's a joke, huh?
Although, yes, I hate pancakes, so
The
what's
man
the point?
huffed in indignation.
So
Well,
you
it's
love
soggy
them.
too quick.
Wait, okay, that's me. I don't see the problem.
He said.
I I mean, it's normal enough opinion.
I mean, look at that guy.
To want to bring down crime, but also protect privacy.
Well, yeah, so?
So you're just gonna set up cameras around town? I'm okay, wait. So if they're just going to set up cameras around town, I'm okay with that.
You know what? I just realized this song sounds like very distinctly like a fucking like a Yakuza side story theme. I can imagine Kiryu saying "Nani" in the background.
Man, look at this man's fashion.
Minorikawa grinned inwardly.
You're being naive,
he said.
Way too naive.
About what?
But now the man was getting worked up.
Once you start letting people watch you some of the time, you'll eventually let them do it more and more. That's how the world works.
I mean, he's kind of right, you know?
A simple change in camera angle is all
Experience tells
to
us.
steal the last traces of your privacy away.
That's kind of funny coming from you. Doesn't 4-star gossip, general gossip, get all its scuttlebutt by invading the privacy of others?
Wait, what?
It's a word. Since when are you people concerned with personal privacy?
Meaning what exactly?
Minorikawa asked.
You know damn well what I mean. Have you no shame?
I've got nothing to be ashamed about.
Oh, hey, Abby. What's up, girl? Come here.
Hi, Abby.
I'm not ashamed
Hey,
about Abby.
Actually, I gotta get a dog cam for whenever she decides to walk in here.
I feel like I am like almost starting to go into like the cadence of Team 4-star Krillin.
Minorikawa exclaimed.
If some celebrity scandal breaks, I write it up in the form of a top-class socially conscious expose.
Like TMZ.
That's the Minorikawa seal of quality.
The man rolled his eyes.
Please. As if anybody's heard of that.
Your everyday freelance reporter would say something about how security firms have no right to use cameras to disrupt personal privacy.
I feel like he's either gonna poke my eyes or pick my nose.
But not me. Oh no. I'm the only guy who'd write a first-class piece on the subject. And you wanna know why?
The man's only response was a doubtful look.
Because privacy only exists for me to utterly demolish it.
So what's your issue with the cameras?
This dude's fucking stupid.
I guess it's like he wants to destroy privacy, not the government.
I was gonna say I'd like
he's
to.
a libertarian. I get it. It all makes sense now.
I was gonna say I imagine this is what Noir would actually be like if he was a reporter, but I feel like that's almost an insult to him. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm at least smarter than this. Yes.
I feel like you have the gumption, but not the morals. I think your morals are probably higher than this guy. I'll just say that for free.
Like a
Minorikawa
reporter
with a
at
prideful
TMZ?
grin.
That's nothing but journalistic arrogance!
The man railed.
Oh yeah?
Looks like the man's getting railed right now.
I feel like this would be a Robu character if he was here. Yeah, I'd rather have surveillance cameras any day. And the alternative is some weird gossip piece.
This time, Minorikawa didn't have a handy retort. An awkward silence descended over the pair.
I think this is the one.
Right, I see.
Minorikawa muttered to himself as he busily scribbled in his notepad. The man was visibly taken back.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Minorikawa said at last.
You gave me some good stuff.
He held up a hand to forestall an angry retort.
I realize I probably got you a bit riled up. You'll have to forgive me.
He wanted to bring out his inner passion. What?
The man peered up at Minorikawa in disbelief.
This is just my interview style.
Harassment.
Sorry, I know it's a little unorthodox.
Buddy, you're a weirdo, you know that?
The man said.
Thank you. I hear that a lot.
Minorikawa laughed.
So can I go now?
Sure, I'll quote you as passerby A in my article.
Oh, sure, whatever.
The man mumbled. He quickly sped off on his bicycle. Minorikawa now had some materials for a surveillance camera piece. He wanted to organize what he managed to put together so far. So he'd head towards his next interview location, keeping an eye out for a cafe where he could stop to work on his copy. Let's say copay. He's not going to the doctor's. He used the map included in the project proposal to guide him. Had to read the words and make out the details, but it looked like the Nokane building, where the Burning Hammer demo was being held, was just down Center Guy. There was no indication of which floor the event would be held on, however. That made him a little anxious, but he'd probably be able to find someone to point him in the right direction once he got to the building. He spotted a cafe up ahead. Oh, is this where... Ah, shit.
Coffee, please!
He shouted as he strode inside. He slumped down in an open chair. Hopefully he'd be able to hold up in here until 1 o'clock, working on his article. If he couldn't have it done by then, finishing the whole issue by the end of the day would be a tall order. He pulled a cigarette from his overcoat as he waited for his computer to boot up. Having a smoke was Minorikawa's little trigger for going into writing mode.
See, he's just like me for real.
You can tell he's a bastard because he has a cigarette.
Also, that cigarette looks pretty fucking fake.
Oh yeah, no, it's literally just
yeah.
one...
Just
like
like a
one
paper
white...
straw.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He stuck the cigarette in his mouth and lit it up.
It'd be really funny if he had a candy cigarette.
Ah, pure oregano. With the first heavy draw of his smoke, he felt his mind focus. The rough idea for his article came into his head, nearly fully formed. All he needed to do now was get it all written down. Finally, his laptop finished booting up.
She's just like me. Took you long enough, pal.
He muttered to the computer. His hands up to the keyboard like a predator pouncing on its prey. Matter of moments, he had hit his stride. His fingers clicked away. One by one, lines of text filled up the screen. Contains? A waitress stepped up beside him. Unnamed waitress.
Excuse me, sir.
But Minorikawa was in writing mode. He didn't even hear her.
Sir? Sir, I beg your pardon?
Again, Minorikawa was deaf to the waitress's attempt to get his attention.
Sir, excuse me!
The waitress smacked the table.
Quiet!
Minorikawa snapped. He slammed the table right back.
Don't interrupt me while I'm working. Now if you know what's good for you.
He's gonna fucking attack this waitress.
The waitress. Ikumi Omaya, employee at Kolabo Cafe.
Omiya.
Omiya. While appearing cute and demure at first glance, she's quite strong-willed and frightening when angry. She works nights at a place called the Scolding Pub, where customers rent private rooms in which they are scolded at length by attractive girls. One middle-aged businessman once told her, "Your face is simply marvelous when you're angry."
Oh,
That's
great.
a pretty solid business model, I'll admit. Yeah, I like it.
And with how he's talking though, I feel like this is about to become the Kogeki Club.
H didn't so much as flinch. She leaned in aggressively, getting right in Minorikawa's face.
Sir, I hate to bother you, but I have to ask you to please refrain from smoking.
Minorikawa blinked.
Yeah?
This is a non-smoking establishment, sir.
No smoking?
Minorikawa asked. The cigarette bobbed in his mouth as he spoke.
It's like 2018.
The waitress pointed sharply to the sign on the wall. The words "no smoking" were spelled out clear as day.
We ask that patrons please not smoke so that other customers can fully enjoy the aroma of their coffee.
The waitress drew herself up in an arrogant triumph. A woman sitting at the table next made a face as she tried to fan the smoke away from her hands. Customers all around the shop were glaring at him.
You guys don't know the first thing about the aroma of coffee.
Minorikawa scoffed.
The scent of coffee only truly comes to life amidst the choking stench of tobacco smoke.
So you admit it smells bad?
That's the flavoring.
The waitress's only response was the jab at her finger again. This time she didn't point to the sign. She pointed at the door.
Sir, if you're going to smoke, please take it outside.
He's such a Karen. Oh my god.
Sometime later, sitting inside the Cafe La Trek, Minoru Kawa has lit up his third cigarette.
No, I
At
said
last.
he, Con.
Yeah. At last, a safe refuge. Taking him quite some time to find a place that allowed smoking. Yeah. After that, he got kicked out of the first cafe. Now he was in a rush to make up for lost time. His fingers flew over the keyboard at lightning speed. The more he wrote, the harder he focused. At this rate, he had the story wrapped up in no time. Today, hold on a second. One of the customers was shouting.
Someone else.
Today, you hear me? One of the customers was shouting. Oh, that's you actually.
Oh!
Which you?
Yeah, no, that's you. No, like that's you, Noir. That's the dad. That's Kano's girlfriend's father.
You're breaking up with that fellow today.
Minoru Kawa's fingers drifted to a halt. I was gonna see where the voice had come from. An older man, red in the face, was shouting at the young woman who sat across from him.
Please, Dad.
The woman pleaded.
Stop, you're making a scene.
A father and a daughter, then.
It was rare nowadays to see a father behave so imperiously towards his own daughter. Just how sheltered had he been trying to keep her? Minoru Kawa couldn't see her face from where he was sitting, but his interest was piqued. No, we're gonna let him focus on the article. No. He reminded himself that he needed to finish his article. Besides, if this young lady looked anything like her father, he'd just as soon pass. Minoru Kawa went back to his typing. It took a few minutes to re-establish his writing groove, with the two still bickering across the room. But thankfully, he soon regained his focus. His ficus.
There's plenty of water on this ficus. What's that?
His hands went still at a strange noise intruded on his reverie. Whatever it was close by.
Hmm?
What in the world is that sound?
What is that?
I feel
literally my mind goes immediately to JC, it's a bomb.
I was gonna say that.
I know, but I feel like this is
like a tracker?
This feels like a fucking, like, a trick to make him not focus on the article. I'll let him see what's up.
I need to get to the bottom of this or I'll never be able to concentrate. Just where the heck is that sound coming from?
He searched his surroundings for a moment and quickly discovered the noise was coming from his own bag. Oh! He pulled out one of the most important tools of the trade. His trade. A bug detector. Oh!
Bug detector? Is this place bugged?
Someone's wearing a wire?
Someone's wearing a wire. And it's for finding listening devices.
What the hell?
Is that how that works? I don't think that's how that works.
Since wireless listening devices emit radio signals, bug detectors are designed to use wide area receivers to reveal their presence. Using the detector to find something in this fashion is known as fox hunting. Okay, but like,
Never mind.
so...
I guess that is how it works.
Okay, so
I think it just goes off when there's a bug.
So I feel like this almost kind of like... I feel like this kind of breaks down, like, every detective thing where it's like, you gotta go undercover and wear a wire. It's like, I feel like if you're a criminal, you just have one of these at, like... in most circumstances?
I'm not sure how easy those would be to obtain, but I feel like this would give off a lot of false positives regardless.
I suppose
I mean, if it's
so.
just sensing radio wave or electrical signals...
Like, I feel like so many things.
Constantly, yeah.
It was on, and it picked up a signal. To report his information was life. This made owning a bug detector a sensible precaution in his line of work. With the device in hand, Minoru Kawa casually scanned the area. Eventually, he zeroed on the signal. He stood up.
Everyone, your attention, please.
He announced.
Someone's left a listening device in here.
Several cafe patrons turned their heads in disbelief. One wreathed in pungent perfume flashed him a disagreeable look. That must be a pungent woman. Oh, wait, is that... Oh, that's Okawa's wife, isn't it?
So B?
Osawa's wife.
Oh, that's B.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were asleep.
That's ridiculous.
She huffed.
There's something fishy going on.
The only thing fishy right now is you.
The woman declared disdainfully.
Why don't you get out of here and let everyone enjoy their meal? Wait, hold on. Yeah.
No, I smell a scoop.
You what?
You, what's your name?
None of your business, that's what. Now hurry up and stop that awful noise.
The customers are starting to murmur loudly.
There's a listening device here, folks.
Minorikawa said. Minoru.
Can that not bother you? Do you know where it could be?
Excuse me.
The woman called out.
Could someone please do something about this man?
A waitress hurried over.
Sir, please, you're bothering our other customers.
There's a listening device in here. That's what people should be worried by right now.
They took a reflexive step backwards at the words listening device.
You're...
You're the one who's intruding on everyone.
The woman shouted.
Honestly, could you please stop that racket?
It's not me making the racket. It's the bug tracker.
Who the hell do you think you are? Policia! Somebody call the police!
Ma'am, please calm down.
The waitress said.
There are other customers here and...
I'll calm down once you get this disrespectful boor out of here.
Ma'am, we don't serve Karens.
All I'm doing is sharing the truth. You can't kick me out for that.
Facts don't care about your feelings, lady.
Oh, fuck, is this what's actually gonna cause the dad and the girlfriend to leave?
Oh, there was that weird guy who ruined everything at the Cafe La
Oh,
Trek.
for fuck's sake.
Oh, for
The waitress wavered, clearly intimidated by both of them.
Sure got a lot of nerve.
The woman snapped at Minorikawa.
For a bit, I thought he was just
Go play
really tall.
detective someplace else.
Oh god.
I'm not a detective. I'm a reporter.
Really now. By far my least favorite profession.
Oh, and why is that? Did someone write a story about you, lady? Got skeletons in your closet?
You shut your mouth. How dare you?
Yeah, I smell a scoop here, alright, and the smell is coming from you.
I can't stand his dumb face. It's great. I'll stop it with your scoop nonsense already.
Dude looks like he's trying to pose for a duck face.
It's no use trying to hide things from me.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, yes, I do, lady.
Go to hell.
You are arguing with somebody that clearly has no shame.
After you.
I think that's you, B.
Okay. Blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah.
As they shouted over each other, their words blurred together until they were barely words anymore.
Oh, they're in a Discord call.
No, please, you first. The onlookers could only hear their indistinct meaningless raving.
I desperately just want to see actual footage of this happening.
Someone take this character.
And still the yelling went on and on and on. Just there came the sound of approaching sirens. When a police cruiser pulled up outside the cafe,
They're
the
just
two
screaming
didn't
at each other.
slow their bickering.
Okay, yeah, so this was not the option to take.
Yeah, I knew it was a trick. That's still pretty funny, though.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy we went that way. There was like almost like they just ended up screaming at each other.
I also like that they just kind of backloaded that he got arrested for that too.
That feels
so
like a fucking
don't
situation
follow
where
the-
it's like that feels like a fucking situation where it's like I tantalize you with something in D&D, but I can't actually tell you yet, so you just fucking have to live with the fact that like, okay, sure, I guess we'll just go back to what we were doing before.
Surely this mayonnaise will come in handy later.
That's
I can't believe Orange expertly led us into collecting that mimic.
Well, never mind. I need to focus on finishing this article.
Oh yes, you missed the trap room, B.
I'll have to learn about this later.
Minorikawa tried to immerse himself in his writing again. Before long, he stopped worrying about the curious sound. Time passed. Eventually, the pace of his writing slowed down a bit, and Minorikawa glanced at his watch. It was later than he thought. Pretty soon, he was going to have to head over to get an interview from the diet drink people. He reached into his bag for the project proposal to double-check the demo location.
Huh? The proposal, it's gone. Crap, where the heck did it go?
He checked all around the table, but he didn't see it anywhere. Maybe he left it at the other cafe, the non-smoking place. But he didn't have time to go back for it now. His phone rang.
What now?
Minorikawa snapped as he answered it. A tiny squeak came from the receiver. It was followed by the sound of sniffing sobs.
I presume it's Oyama.
I believe that is Chiaki.
Oh.
Windy.
Oh. I'm sorry. I just...
Chiaki?
Was she done with their interviews, maybe?
It's no use. People won't stop to talk, no matter how hard I try.
Her voice broke up into further sobs.
Come on! This again, really?
I can't do it. Don't worry about paying me, just please let me go home.
Minorikawa was already operating on too tight a schedule. He didn't have time to worry about Chiaki on top of it all.
Look, just slow down and take a breath. Try and keep at it a little longer.
He should have seen this coming when he first called her. Her shyness was practically pathological. But if he cut her loose now, all this frustration would be for nothing.
But I can't do it.
Chiaki whined again.
Please, just forget you ever called me.
She hung up before Minorikawa could get another word in. He tried calling her back, but she didn't pick up.
Damn it, Chiaki. Don't you dare bail on me.
Leaving money for his coffee on the table, Minorikawa jumped up and bolted from the cafe. The plaza outside Shibuya Station was crowded as ever. Minorikawa looked around, but there was no sign of Chiaki.
She bailed.
Minorikawa dropped to his knees in despair.
No.
His last hope had up and left. There was no one else he could even ask.
Damn it. Alright then, fine. I'll do it myself.
He dragged himself back to his feet.
Alright, listen up.
Is that allowed?
I
almost
the Sachiko, the Hachiko statue.
He shouted
Probably
at
shouldn't
the
make any
passing
Sachiko
crowd.
statues either.
Yeah.
I'm doing street interviews here starting now. You guys, shut up and help me. I mean, don't shut up, but help me.
Oh my god. Oh my god!
Oh, Lord.
He wound up blowing way too much time just to get 2 pages worth of content, leaving himself unable to finish the other articles. In the end, the issue of 4-star general gossip never made it to the newsstands, and Heaven Publishing went down for the count.
Is that Chiaki? Who is
No,
that?
that's the other guy.
The
Yeah.
editor.
So
Oh,
I
God, that
guess
is
we
a
shouldn't have
screen.
taken Chiaki from the train station. We should have
I,
taken... I knew we shouldn't have fucking talked to her. Jeez.
I thought that was
Oh,
Chiaki that
God.
hung herself. Jesus Christ.
I don't think she would have hung herself.
Okay, so
She's far too scared.
don't take Chiaki. Oh, fuckaroo.
Yeah, she's too afraid to get. No.
Let's see then. I think yeah, Shibuya Station yet again was right here. Yeah, we don't question the suspicious young woman. We're not gonna go hit her up. Let's just fucking get the fuck out of here. She can't be involved with this. Oh goddamn, we gotta start over from this point.
You are not gonna draft this scared young woman.
She can't be involved with this case, can she? Oh, says I'm reflecting this, left from a skeptical look. Well here, shit. AC had to leave. So someone else supposed to be Sasayama. I guess we can just do somebody else in the meantime.
Which character? Sasayama?
Sasayama is the funny detective
man.
who does various... Actually, that's right, you know, Noir, you did Kusabi when AC was out that one time.
I gotta remember my Kusabi voice, man.
I guess just do your best AC impression.
She can't be involved with this, can she?
Sasayama flashed him a skeptical look.
Don't let your preconceptions get the better of you. Could get you killed.
I know that, but still, she doesn't come across as involved to me. Kinda knew better than to judge people based on appearances, but he was still convinced the girl wasn't part of this gang. She just struck him as far too, well, inept, really.
Alright, I'll go look into the girl,
Sasayama said.
You keep following the ACHI case.
Kano nodded and hurried after the man. Can I switch out now? Okay, so I'm just gonna keep... Yeah, we're just gonna keep skipping until it hits a point that we have yet to get to, I suppose.
This is also a conversation we've already heard before.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm just skipping. Yeah, the dick diary and all that shit.
Again, with a name like Dick Diary, you would think it would be something else.
No, I don't want to turn on sticky keys.
Con, what do you think the Dick Diary is about?
The Dick
I honestly thought a Dick Diary was some kind of dude's slam book. Like a little black book, but it just involved how many girls he's banged.
Let me consult my cock journal for information.
Yeah, it has little doodles. Some of the penises on it have mustaches. It's very cute.
Sasayama's penis. A fond memory.
There's this little page here where I had a threesome with twins.
An embarrassing photo of Kuze at the Christmas party. You'll love to see it.
Yeah, put that one on there with the Gorilla Glue.
His cock was
losing that one again.
His cock was extra big that day.
Oh god. Not unlike Kuze's weird quirk of getting more excited when something cool happens.
You could say
the same thing happens with his
signs the size.
Here's one of Minorikawa exaggeratingly pointing with his penis.
428 cock edits. The Scramble! The Scramble is real! Can we get higher? So high.
So yeah, these next 3 pages are just full of all that. Oh, and then
The name of the ancient kingdom.
Spring break.
Cockchu Pichu.
That was a fun trip to Brazil.
Kano goes to Brazil.
What do you mean there isn't a hotel?
Just replace each member of the Smiling Friends with one of the characters from Shibuya Scramble, and I think that actually fits pretty well.
Who would be boss?
Oh my fucking god.
I guess
that's gonna be the dad, I think.
Immediately throwing a wrench in Orange's statement.
Shit! Fuck! Heavy Osawa.
My eyes are super itchy.
Okay, so yeah. Oh! New dialogue.
New dialogue!
Random bleeding person.
Sure, it's bleeding pretty bad.
You heard someone say behind him. Oh shit! Whoa! What the fuck happened?
Oh, the guillotine.
Oh, it's the guillotine!
The guillotine.
It goes!
Oh my god!
He turned.
I mean, that's a hoodie. He still has a head.
Oh my, no, actually, wait, that's the guy. Isn't that the guy that ACHI punched? How fucking hard did he punch that dude? Holy shit!
Wait.
Ooh.
Is that the guy punched or did he punch the guy with the hat?
It's the dude that he punched.
Turns out I am carrying another along.
I am neither of these gangsters.
There's a tower up tightly around the third's head. Hey, what happened? Kano asked.
It's your mouth.
Yeah, sure.
Is that
Kano.
me? I don't remember.
It doesn't matter. These gangsters can change at literally any given point in time. Kano.
This dude looks like this dude looks like a douchebag.
So you said this is Nora?
This is the
Can the actor is trying to help.
Another voice cut in. It was Sasayama. Had he finished dealing with the girl by the station then?
What happened to your friend?
My way, man. I ain't afraid to kick your ass.
Look, cut the crap and let me take a quick look.
Sasayama unwrapped the towel from around the young man's head. Oh, that's nasty. The young guy was a little more than a kid. He was soaked red with blood. He appeared to be unconscious. I think calling juvenile affairs is probably the best bet. The hospital will probably take up too much time. They couldn't just leave him like this, but they were in the middle of a job. You could probably just call juvenile affairs. Come out of the wait a minute, what the fuck?
They're the juvenile division.
No, wait, what tells the bit about the
Just
video game
handle
addiction? The Shibuya Precinct Juvenile Affairs Division has been ramping up efforts to deal with the gang. The detective in particular has been using this as an excuse to go on patrol at arcades, ignoring his duties in order to fuel his video game addiction. Not unlike real life, the police is also incredibly incompetent. Kano took out his cell phone and so he could call the precinct, but Sasayama stopped him and then showed the two youngsters his badge.
Crap, you a cop?
Sasayama nodded.
Who you kids with? The Bamfs?
Shibuya's number 2 gang. Its leader, Sohei Ikari, has gathered up some big, mean dudes in an attempt to make Shibuya his turf. The gang's leadership is inferior to that of the SOS, but on an individual level, its members tend to be stronger in a fight. Word is that the rise of the Bamfs is one of the reasons why the SOS has been growing more combative recently.
I wonder what BAMF stands for.
What
could it possibly mean?
BAM after... I don't fucking...
Badass motherfuckers? What?
I know, I'm trying to make a stupid joke. I'm trying to make a stupid joke. Look, I made somebody laugh, so it worked.
Yes, thank you.
Bang at mom's field. Oh no.
Blast ass Monday through Fridays.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there we are.
No,
Their
we got
nickname-
there. We got the bit.
There. Alright, now say sauce.
Sauce. Judge.
Don't get lost in the
SOS.
sauce.
Swoosh.
It's easy to get lost in the sauce. Admittedly, one of the young men after had some hesitation.
Who attacked you?
Yo, it ain't like that.
What was it like then? Infighting?
That one was silent. Sasayama must have been right on the mark. In the course of his police duties, Kano picked up a fair amount of street gossip from the young people in Shibuya. Lately, the scuttlebutt about the legendary SOS gang was that they were dealing with some internal strife.
Look, don't worry about it. I get it. There's a hospital just down that way. Hurry up and get him there.
Young man batted off Sasayama's offered hand and then quickly hauled his friend away.
They really like the word scuttlebutt, don't they?
This dude has a fucking thesaurus ready at any given opportunity. This fucking writer, like, goddamn. Sounds like SOS is on the verge of breaking up with all this infighting, huh? Kano asked. He kept his eyes on the young men as they headed off.
Yeah, seems like it's been pretty rough. You know what, with the original leader leaving and all.
Detectives in Juvenile Affairs were well acquainted with the SOS's original leader. That would be ACHI. Initially SOS was nothing more than a small group of like-minded young people who hung out together. But as members grew, the general public began referring to the group as a gang. Whereas back when ACHI was in charge, gang members would never settle any conflicts themselves, simply responded in kind when others brought fights their way. The stories was like something out of after-school affairs. Something out some after-school special. There were tales of them taking down gangs who sold drugs to kids, or breaking into Yakuza front offices to save their friends. The detectives with Juvenile Affairs took these stories with a grain of salt, but if there really were young people like that out there, Kana hoped to meet them someday. Cool. Should we keep going with this, or do we want to actually, like, go back to Minoru Kawa's thing?
It might work now, actually.
It will work now, yeah, because she's actually gonna be there now. I think? I imagine.
Fingers crossed. Proposal's still going. I swear to God.
What now?
Same shit.
Chiaki, you giving me the same shit?
Nobody wants to talk to me.
Oh, he hung. Oh, this is new. He hung up instead of hurrying.
He hung up. Oh shit. He had to. Wait, hold on a second. What the fuck did he actually say? Hold on. I've got my own problems to deal with. You just got to find somebody to manage. Okay, do you wanna?
Oh, my eye.
Oh, okay.
I think my lines are the same.
Oh, yeah, same. He just kind of cut her off. And then he ran over. He had to hurry. Had to get to the demo venue. But he'd lost the map. Oh, I see. So, if you actually interact with her, she kind of, like, musters up more courage to say no. And then I guess he was like, fuck it, I just gotta go.
Think, man.
Oh, God, my eye.
He told himself. Where would they hold an event like this? Probably someplace big, right? And there ought to be a guide or someone out front, too. With these assumptions in mind, Minoru Kawa broke out into a run, searching their head as he went. He stopped when he caught sight of a particular multi-tenant office building. A whole stream of women were filling inside. All of them looked a little heavy, too. Petert. This had to be the health food company's sales demo. He hurried into the building. Runner queued up down the hallway. This was definitely the place then. More confident, by the moment, Minoru Kawa made his way up the stairs. Finally, he reached the front of the line. There's a notice posted outside the doorway ahead. Minoru Kawa read it out loud.
Auditions for the starring role in Sun TV's Sumo Queen 2?
So it's about a bunch of sumo wrestling women who solve crimes. Okay. It was a sequel series to a recent TV drama featuring full-figured actresses.
That's it!
Minoru Kawa exclaimed, a new project proposal springing fully formed into his mind. He felt as if he'd been struck by a bolt of divine inspiration.
Big bodies, bigger names! A new arena opens for aspiring plus-sized actresses.
Never mind the diet drink demo. This is going to be Minoru Kawa's big story. Big.
Is this gonna be another fucking dead end?
I don't think so. Minoru Kawa managed to meet the deadline. The show, however, wound up being a massive flop. Sales of that issue of 4-star general gossip were likewise lackluster, with an unprecedented number of copies going unsold. Oh my god!
Oh!
Again.
No!
And then he died. What the fuck do I do to avoid this?
That's a pretty good question.
And the world refused to change.
And thus Gaius came into being. Sumo Show does massive Minoru Kawa wound up going to the wrong venue entirely. His main problem was they didn't have good, detailed instructions to get to the Burning Hammer demo. Tama can do something at 12:15 that causes Chiri to head to that cafe. Ah!
Whoa! This is some intense
I fucking knew it.
You see, that's the thing is we weren't expecting Chiri to do something helpful and useful in this game.
All right, I guess we'll have Chiri go over to the venue after all. Tama.
1 second, my eyes are so itchy.
Oh wait, shit, here I gotta switch it back over anyway.
What's going on with your eye?
1 second, my eyes are super itchy, hold on.
Well, I mean, that's what's wrong with them, they're itchy.
Okay. We should split up. Chidi and I go our separate ways, searching for a truck full of junk.
They're looking for junk in the trunk.
Too bad Chidi already has enough in her trunk.
What? Oh my god.
She's between housing right now.
Oh my god. Is she the rock or the hard place?
Yeah, unfortunately, she has enough junk for a double one.
Oh no.
What is with this fat shaming that we're doing?
See, here's the. Well, actually, I'm not going to condone this. However, her whole deal is literally just, haha, she eats a lot, and I
know
so
that feels uncomfortable.
I know it's a bit uncomfortable.
I am
I
very
fucking
sorry.
detest this trope. Oh no, it's not your fault. It's fine. If anything, I blame the writers for just making this her gimmick. At any rate, make your way to Center Guy.
Alright, I make my way to Center Guy.
Oh, this bit again.
I'm so focused on searching. Oh, yeah, this is the point. Yeah.
We already did this bit.
What about
Yeah,
right guy and right guy?
Yeah, we already
Yeah, we did this bit.
I have no memory of this.
You know, the child
No, I
walks away and then he goes
remember
up to the chaser. On a way.
I vaguely remember the child, but I don't remember the guy.
The dirigible.
We're gonna have like a fight on that blimp at some point, aren't we? The ending's gonna be we're having a fist fight on top of this blimp, like up.
That would be pretty dope, honestly.
So nursing, yeah.
Just
I guess
watch
this is new
Kano trying to
dialogue.
face off against the bad guy on the top of the blimp.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's all the protagonists doing a battle royale.
Mm-hmm.
Eh.
So I believe this is
Nursing my
new
new sore head, I make it all the way to Shibuya Station, but there's no sign of the truck. I'll probably never find it just by wandering around here. It's already 12:35. The sales demo starts in 25 minutes. I have serious doubts I'll be able to find the truck by then. Ugh. What should I do?
Very loud.
There we go. Oh. Okay, so what happens is, so every 6 hours until I pay for this product, it will just keep reminding me, hey, you should totally pay for this.
Boo.
Wait, this is free?
What? Oh yeah, the software that I'm using is technically free.
Oh, I thought you meant the game.
No.
Dude, Tama was at a keep out.
I know. I hit that button by accident. Apologies. Let's go ahead and go back to Minorikawa. Oh. This changes like the entire fucking scale of his events. Yeah, okay. Cigaretto.
Siggy.
This bitch is typing. Yeah, this is telling her to get shit.
You need to get shit.
Give up.
Is there any chance we could actually listen in on their conversation?
We'll get a bad end.
I'm just very curious.
I mean, I think it'll just be like, who the fuck are you? Get out of here.
Granted, that scene with the wife was really funny.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'll look it up on my own time.
What's that?
A strange beeping sound broke Minorikawa out of his writing reverie. Upon looking in confusion, he found his attention drawn to a young woman at another table.
And then one of the... I think that's the young one.
A young Rindy at one of these tables. Rindy?
I wonder where Rindy is at that table. And if she wants one of those.
Rindy.
Is Rindy dead?
I am alive, I'm alive.
Oh, there she is.
Yay! Fuck my eyes! Oh!
Oh, geez.
And then one of these, one of those. Oh, and this and this and this and this and that too.
She finished with a broad grin.
Oh.
This is
Let
Khan.
me just repeat your order back to you. 1 Japanese-style beef patty, 1 spicy fish roast spaghetti, 1 chicken casserole, 1 French onion soup, 1 fruit parfait,
Diet fruit parfait. I'm on a diet.
1 chocolate parfait,
Trying to watch my figure.
1 chocolate diet
and 1
parfait.
deluxe chocolate parfait.
1 diet deluxe.
Will that be all?
The waitress. Ryoko.
And a cherry's jubilant.
Ryoko Kakinuma, a second-year student at Midoriyama Academy's law school. She was hassled by a pair of hustlers on her way to work and showed up 5 minutes late for her shift. The manager told her to lose, though, to that those 5 minutes were coming out of her pay. She's a bit irritated right now. Hey, wait, yeah, we met this woman before, actually.
She was the one who ACHI stopped those dudes from messing up with.
You forgot a large caramel shake.
The customer was a full-figured young woman, ensconced at a nearby table.
Oh, my apologies.
They just quickly jotted down the addition to her order.
That'll do it for now.
The young woman said.
But now, yikes.
Cringe.
She's actually planning on ordering more after that?
Marveling at this display of appetite, Minori Kao went back to typing.
This would make for a great story. Now what?
The strange beeping sound again. Subtly different than the first time. This time it was closer.
Seriously, what the heck is that?
I'm going to assume it's the same thing.
Well, never mind. I need to focus on finishing this article.
Minori Kao immersed himself in his writing again. Before long, he stopped worrying about the curious sound. The plump young woman set about devouring all the food she'd ordered, despite the strange look she was getting. Now, that was an appetite to be reckoned with. It took her under 3 minutes to polish off the lot.
Damn.
Then, looking not the least bit sated, she picked the menu right back up. Was she seriously going to order more?
Chiaki over here getting the
Minori Kao
appetite
was
of a
starting to take an
shonen
interest
hero.
in this young lady. Might be a story here. Cut up a series of headlines in his mind.
Woman inhales 30,000 calories in 3 minutes.
This is the equivalent of 100 pieces of shortcake, 300 glasses of milk, or enough steak and rice to feed about 30 people.
Is 300 glasses of milk not a normal dinner?
I eat 300 glasses of milk every day before I go to bed and after I wake up.
It's only normal
without
for
any
STD.
I'd punch you even if you tried to make me drink one.
You don't like milk?
30 to 40 olives.
I'm
Don't like
lactose
glass?
intolerant.
I just don't like it.
Yo, I love 30 to 40 olives. You need something with more punch.
Food for thought.
You go.
An expose on obesity.
No, that was He wasn't writing for a fashion mag here.
A gourmet day in Shibuya.
That was it! He'd be able to whip something up if he went with the foodie angle. Minori Kao got up from his seat.
That's pretty impressive.
He said to the hungry diner.
Do you always eat that much?
The young woman glared back at him.
Rindo.
Do you always eat that much?
Mindy-chan.
Rindy, are you here?
She's busy eating too much.
He's dead in Miami.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Alright, we need supplement. I think Rennie's gone.
Wait,
Rennie's
no,
back.
I'm here. I
Oh,
didn't know. I didn't
You're
notice.
right there.
You read the one before?
Hmm.
I
No,
missed
it's
it, I guess.
Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
Not
always.
Not always.
She said. Suddenly, tension filled the air.
Oops, was that way too blunt of me?
Yes.
I mean, she is a young lady after all. Maybe I should change up my approach.
Who the heck are you anyway?
The woman asked.
I'm a freelance writer. I was hoping I could do an interview with you real quick.
You want to do an interview with me?
The suspicion was plain on her face.
I do. I mean, girls all over the world worry about their diets, right?
I hear that, yeah.
So would you be willing to share your secret or your technique or whatever for how to eat without getting fat?
What, me?
Sure, I mean, look at the figure you're maintaining despite eating all this food.
His expression brightened up.
Oh, you noticed. There's actually a lot that goes into all this.
Yeah?
The basic thing, though, is to eat 10 meals a day.
Holy shit. Minori Cow was trying to keep his jaw from dropping.
10 meals a day?
She flashed him a chubby-cheeked grin.
You don't know how many diets work, do ya?
She
But
chuckled.
Eating only 1 or 2 meals a day, that's what'll make you fat. You gotta space your food out into smaller portions for the day. That's the fundamentals of dieting right there.
Right, but what happened to the smaller portions part?
Minori Cow had to bite his
about
tongue.
to say that.
I see.
He said.
Any other pro-dieting tips you could share?
Well, for the basic, I'd say always drink protein instead of tea, yeah?
Oh, this is her equivalent of smaller portion.
Drink protein all day? Seriously?
Once again, it took all of Minori Cow's willpower to keep his thoughts to himself.
Let's see, what else? Oh, there's a stuff called Burning Hammer too, but...
She trailed off with a little wince.
What happened to Burning Hammer 1? Wait,
Minori Cow perked up.
did you say Burning Hammer?
Oh, you know it?
I've heard of it anyway.
Minori Cow replied. Decided he was better off keeping his plans to head to the sales demo a secret.
There's a sales demo later on, if you're interested.
The woman said as if she were reading his thoughts.
Though, full disclosure, I am working for them right now.
She handed Minori Cow an advertising pamphlet. There's a more detailed map of the venue included. What a stroke of luck! I didn't need to rely on the crummy map and the project proposal anymore. They have no trouble finding the venue down with the building's various floors all broken down for him.
And actually, I gotta get back to work.
The woman said.
Sure, thank you so much for your time. I'm gonna hang back and finish up my copy here.
The woman left the cafe, and Minori Cow went back to his laptop. He'd gotten some new info on the Burning Hammer sales demo, but he'd also lost some more time. The surveillance camera piece still wasn't finished. It was gonna be a near thing to get it done before the sales demo started. Here, instead of returning to his writing, he got out his cell phone. What if Toyama had got another one of his crazy ideas? Tried to hang himself again, the thought had Minori Cow too worried to work on his copy. Phone rang several times before someone picked up.
Mr. Toyama, where are you right now?
Minori Kawa asked. Right now? I'm on the run. Somewhere near Shoto. An upscale residential district, despite being smack dab in the middle of the city, it's a quiet neighborhood, rife with greenery. The residence of the former government Tokyo is a juxtaposition. Okay. Toyama speaking in an oddly hushed tone.
Shoto?
After you all left the office, some guys came by to collect up my debts, so I made a run for it. Okay, so he wasn't dead, but the situation was still pretty bad.
Look, we'll get you through this somehow.
Minori Kawa said, hoping it was true. Probably want to just tell him to keep his head down, because if he goes back to the office, that's not going to be a good idea.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep your head down and stay out of trouble. Stay where you are now.
Stay where I am? But what am I supposed to do? Yama's voice dropped in and out. Sounded like he was moving quickly.
Find some place to hide and just lay low for a while.
Minori Kawa told him. Alright. Toyama said weakly. He hung up. Minori Kawa let a deep sigh and then turned back to his laptop. God, That was a lot just for him to stay at his laptop and not do anything.
But you know what? The real answer, Orange, was you were right. He just needs to keep on working on that copy.
God damn. Alright, let's see.
Sorry,
How long have we been
nose.
streaming for? It's been at least 2.5 hours. It's only been 2 hours? Damn, jeez. And we only got like 10 minutes left, so I guess now's probably a good time to just go ahead and wrap things up.
Yeah.
I think we're just about done with... Well, let me click back in on the game. Yep, let's see, so time chart. So yeah, let's see. We haven't started Osawa yet. We're stuck with Minorikawa for right now. ACHI is the only one we've like properly finished. Tama is currently in a keep out state. So I'm guessing that we have to deal with Kano, Osawa, Tama, and then eventually we're gonna get back to Minorikawa. Alrighty then. Cool.
I desperately want more with the Sim character. I fucking love Osawa.
What about the banana?
He's so depressed.
Alright,
Well,
that'll
you're
do it.
forgetting he has a banana and a chocolate bar in his back pocket.
True, they are very funny.
Very true. Alright,
And
that'll
those
do
are
it for
mutually
this.
exclusive.
That'll do it for this stream. Good night, everybody.
Good
to know.
Bye bye.
God, my eyes are itching.
I forgot B was alive.